So for me, it was really an interesting, fascinating event. I'm not in the business travel industry, and so for me, as a consumer, as a business traveler myself, I do about 250,000 miles a year. I'm one of these rogue travelers. It was interesting for me to hear the industry talk about how they handle people like myself. I think especially hearing some of the younger views, Dan from Rocketrip, who was presenting some of the views that I would say I would associate with versus some of the older travel managers. I think there was a very interesting dichotomy between the views generationally. So I thought it was a great event. I also thought the content was just interesting to hear just between the two opposing sides. And it's clear in this industry that there's two opposing views, and it's an emerging industry.
I think it shows that we're sort of midway from how things used to be to how things are going to become. And to reach the new travelers and the new business travelers, what do you think that the TMCs should focus on?
I certainly think it involves information. That was the biggest takeaway for me. I think there are two types of travelers. There are types of travelers that want to follow policy, and there are types of travelers that think they're more informed than the policy is. And for me, that was the most impactful thing I heard from the panel, that the industry really hasn't figured out how to really approach both sides of this problem.
Do you think that there is a place in the industry for these types of sort of smaller niche events?
Absolutely. As an event founder myself, I think the smaller events are the places where you can have these conversations. I think the tough conversations always dynamically happen in smaller formats. And so I think events like these are absolutely the place where you want to be to get this type of data.
It was great to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte.